automatically record when we
Oh,
start.
this meeting is being live streamed. Wow.
Yes, I just
Tried
I
it, Abby.
just started streaming now.
How did you? Okay, because of YouTube on top. Oh, okay. This content of this meeting. Oh, I've not tried the. This can you end streaming first? Which side did you get the streaming on YouTube from?
Where you have more,
Where is
the
more?
more button here.
Whiteboard, transfer to meeting room, transcript, captions. Oh, because I'm not the host, so I won't
Yeah.
see. Okay.
Okay, so you're not seeing live stream.
Nope. I'm only
Okay.
seeing record. I can record. Let me see.
Yes,
Record to
you
this
can record.
computer. I can record. Oh,
Correct. You can
okay.
record.
It's fine then. Not a problem.
Mm.
It's all right.
Okay, so we need some kind of outline, how it's going to run. Do you want to introduce the topic? And then I come in and then you take, I don't know. Let me also show you what my slide looks like.
Okay, where is my stop share? I don't even know. Okay, stop share. Okay.
Okay, where are you? Sorry. Sorry, that's the YouTube talking.
Okay. Maybe we should end it though, because this is not for public consumption.
No, don't worry, nobody will see it. I can always delete this one.
Oh, okay.
And nobody. It's only the people I share link with that can see it. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
That's cool.
And you can share sound in case we have videos we want to share. So that's my own screen.
Oh, okay. I didn't even put my. You are the one leading, so I don't need to put my picture in my
How
slide.
is it?
I didn't put my picture in the slide.
You can put it now. It's not a problem. You
Oh,
can put it.
so that place I had a Google image. I'll just put my face.
You can put your face. Yeah.
This picture is nice. Fine woman.
Hi. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
so you
you.
did the
Thank
makeup in
you.
Lagos, in Port Harcourt, right?
Yes, it was Port Harcourt.
The person really tried. Or did they now do touch up?
This is a touch up as in from
Photography
camera.
touch up.
Anything is possible in the country of nowadays. I shall know
But
I
at
took the
least
picture also in Port Harcourt, but
it
yeah, the
was
makeup,
fine.
the lady tries for makeup. She
Okay,
tries.
that's fine.
Someone recommended her. It was my graduation. I think it was my graduation picture. So, or was it?
Oh,
No, it wasn't graduation. It was we were asked to send in pictures
okay.
because the graduation was meant to be virtual. So we
Hmm.
sent in these pictures. Then during my graduation, and I went to snap an actual
Okay.
graduation picture.
That's lovely. It's a nice headshot.
Okay.
Then please, my
Yeah,
name,
thank
full
you.
name, Adebukola.
Okay. We'll correct it.
Yes,
But we
ma'am.
need some kind of outline from start do you understand? Like, so that we'll know how the whole event will run. This is a trial run now, so we
Hmm.
shall just see. Let's
So
see how
like,
it goes.
I think I sent. Let me check our chat. I said something then that arrival and settling in 5 minutes. Let me forward it to you again.
Okay.
I think when we were sharing, music plays in the background, then introductions and housekeeping, 5 minutes.
So all those
Then,
ones you can start with it. Do you understand? So that I
okay.
don't just come in and start.
All right. Good evening,
Uh,
ladies. You are welcome. How are you all doing? It's so nice to see you. Oh, I can see Mrs. Omega on the call. I can see Mrs. Oyelaho. I can see Mrs. Omikunle. Shout out to you. Oh, wow. Thank you for joining in, Mrs. Doreen Ofune. A lot of people are joining. Da, 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 da. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. So,
Go ahead now. You're already flowing.
okay, so then we're just greeting. And please, while we will be starting in the next 5 minutes because we are conscious of time. So while we settle in, I just want to remind us that if you have something cooking in the kitchen, kindly turn it off. Kindly turn off the water, turn off the heat. Do not put anything on fire while you're on the session. And I hope you came with your pen and paper. Also, please mute yourself. When it's time to talk, you will be unmuted. Okay, Ma, the settings, you can mute everybody as they come in. Let's just mute everyone.
Yes, we can do that.
So it's only when they have questions. Okay, so please kindly note your questions, note them down. You can put them in the comments in the chat room, and it will be picked during Q&A. And if you prefer to speak, that is, practicing what is being taught, you have to speak. I don't want to put you there. Anyways, you have to speak, then you would just raise your hand using the hand motion button, and you will be unmuted to speak. All right, taking us in the first session is none other than I need the 2-3 lines. Okay, taking us in for the next 20 minutes, a business strategist who is passionate about confidence and what was that thing he said? Who's passionate about confidence, who loves turning ideas into reality. That'll be taking us the first part. That is none other than Dr. Ijoma Omega.
You are reading what I said to you.
I'm trying to remember. I'm not even, if I was reading it itself, I would have said it verbatim. I wrote it out somewhere, so it was because I wrote it out. That's what I'm trying to remember. Okay, over to you, Dr. IJ.
All right. Okay, so I thought of something also. Should we throw in some kind of icebreaker, or time will not permit?
In fact, when I was doing this slide, I was like, this slide is getting too much. And we have 20 minutes for you, 20 minutes for me. I'm not attention span of women. I want to keep
it. No wahala.
So,
let's see how we'll run. Let's see.
Yes.
Yeah.
So okay, hello ladies. Okay, go ahead.
Sorry. Hello ladies. Thank you, Damsel. Should I address you as Damsel or
it's fine. It's
King's daughter? I don't know. I just liked the name. I just like Damsel.
It's okay. Damsel is fine. Damsel is fine.
All right. Okay. So thank you so much, Damsel, for the invite for the introduction. I'm grateful, glad to be here, everyone. We thought it wise to organize this webinar because we realized that a lot of us find it difficult to speak up, and women do not speak up, not because they don't have anything to say, but for various reasons which we will be addressing this evening. So I just want you to know, if you look at the quotes below my screen, you'll see that your voice is not an interruption. It's an instrument of influence. You need to know this in your heart. You need to know that your voice is not an interruption. It's an instrument of influence, ladies. Your voice matter. Your voice matter. So we're here because a lot of women are capable, but they are hesitant to speak. Something holds them back. And confidence is not personality based. Confidence is a learnable skill. I am glad I'm here today with Damsel, like I love to call her, Lady Adebukola Oyelahan, who is a confidence coach herself. But I just want to let us know this evening that confidence is a learnable skill. You can learn it. You can learn it. So today is not really about getting loud or being the loudest person in the room. It's about becoming clearer and becoming braver, becoming clearer, becoming braver. So I want to ask us a question, more like, let's just do a poll. So this is like a poll that we're going to run. How do you feel, really? So let's understand our audience this evening. How do you feel about speaking up? Ladies, just go to the polls and let's take this poll quickly. People are picking confidence. People say sometimes confident. People are often hesitant. Some people avoid speaking. Oh, wow. So we have like 40% that speaks confidently. Some are quite confident. Okay. Some are hesitant and some totally avoid speaking. If I were to ask you, I know some people may not want to put it down, but please, if I can ask you, what do you think stops you from speaking up? Why are you hesitant? We're all women here and we're here to help one another. All right. Why do you think you get hesitant when it's time for you to speak? Why? Okay, so if you can put it in the chat, maybe that would help us. I just want to let us know that awareness, just being knowing yourself, understanding who you are, is the first act of courage. And speaking up is about being courageous into knowledge or give a voice to the value that you carry inside. So I like us to redefine confidence today. What is confidence really? What is it? What is confidence? So can I get one or two persons put in the chat what they really think confidence is? What do you think confidence is to you? Wow. Oh, that's a good way to look at it. So if you look at that quote down there, confidence is not the absence of fear. It is the decision to speak anyways, right? It's not the absence of fear. It doesn't mean that every time you have to speak up, you are not somehow afraid, especially when you consider the caliber of people you want to speak to or in the company where you are, like the company of people there where you need to express yourself. So what is confidence really? The first thing about confidence is clarity. Clarity. That is, you know what you want to say. You're clear about the point you want to pass on. And then when you couple clarity with courage, that's when you have confidence. Courage is the boldness to actually speak what you want to say clearly. Yeah. So confidence is not perfection. Sometimes when you're speaking, you can tutter, you could even make some mistakes or even speak some wrong English, you know. But it's not perfection. The fact that you are able to say clearly what you want to pass on and you say it courageously, that's confidence. And confidence grows with practice. Ladies, if you do not practice being confident or speaking confidently, you will not grow in it. You will not become better at it. Anything you make up your mind to start doing, you can become very good at it. So why do many women struggle to speak up? So let's consider some of the points that some of us raised earlier. You know, I want to see how we can tie those together. So there is something that we call the silent struggle. A lot of women hold back for various reasons. So I'm going to be looking at some of those points that we have noted there. The fear of judgment. See, many women hesitate to speak or act because they worry about how they will be perceived. Some people, they may be thinking, oh, people may see me as being too loud or being too emotional or being too ambitious or too different, like I'm not blending with what every other person is saying. This fear makes them shrink their ideas to fit expectations instead of expressing their full potential. I tell people, see, you've got something that you're bringing to the table. Please don't shrink and blend in. Stand out. Say what you want to say. Even if someone else has said it before, say it in your own way. Say it in your own way. Don't bother what people will say. See, people will criticize what you're saying, but if you're consistent with, declaring what it is you want to say, you will get used to it. And before long, people will begin to hear you. There is a lady, sorry to say, but my initial expectation when she wants to speak to me, she starts in a certain way, and I notice that she is not ruffled no matter how I try to, show that, oh, I'm not understanding her, I'm not getting her. She's not afraid to pass on her point. And when she does not understand you, she will say, oh, I don't clearly understand. And when you try to explain, she just listens and say, okay, this is how I understand what you're trying to say. She's not afraid of being judged. In fact, when you try to pass on any comment, she will laugh, nicely, and still tell you what she wants to tell you. All right. So fear of judgment is one thing that deters people, that make women hold back from speaking. The next thing there is fear of being misunderstood. Women often hold back because they fear their intentions or words may be misinterpreted. So rather than risk being wrongly labeled, they explained, or explain the way, there's a way people just explain what you want to say. They don't understand. They just try to read meanings into what you have said. So, in order to avoid being explained away, they just choose silence over clarity. They don't want to clarify their thoughts. And that is one thing. I'm sure if you look into your life, you would have seen that, oh, at some point in time, this is what I said, this is what I meant, but the people I was speaking to understood this. Why? Because they said, oh, this is what she means. And you, instead of offering clarity or saying, no, this is not really what I want to say, this is what I wanted to say, and this is what I meant, you just shrink back because you're just tired of being misunderstood or tired of being explained away. One of the reasons women hold back is because they fear being misunderstood. Another reason is that women always desire to be liked. Who doesn't? A young girl comes, dresses up nicely, wants mommy and daddy to say, oh, you look beautiful, or a friend to say, oh, your hair bow is lovely, or they just want to be liked. Or maybe after saying something, they say, oh, you spoke very well. From an early age, that has been like a conditioning to a lot of women. And so they prioritize acceptance. They just want to be accepted. And that desire can cause them to avoid necessary conflict. They downplay their own opinion, and they just agree with whatever is happening when they are supposed to speak up. So that desire to be liked can hold women back. Yeah, and the final thing is past silencing experiences. A lot of ladies have experienced being silenced subtly, and somehow it has trained them, it has conditioned them to hold back. When a woman is ignored, or when you are dismissed, or when you are mocked, or when you are punished for speaking up in the time past, you somehow learn how to protect yourself by staying quiet. And these experiences shape future confidence and expression. So, and look at that quote down there that says silence is often learned before it is chosen. So most women, it is how they have been conditioned while growing up. Sometimes it's among family, and sometimes it's among friends, like that. Even sometimes teachers. That silencing experience now makes them shrink back. But we're here to break all of that and to just let us know that you can speak confidently, you can pass on your point. Another thing that we want to look at is how the world has conditioned women. How the world, the social conditioning simply means how your environment has conditioned you, how it has taught you either directly or indirectly. So we see that as we're growing up as a woman, you are taught to be polite, don't be too what's that word again? Will I say brash? Or don't say, now I'm not saying you should be brash or loud, or no. Like we said from the beginning, speaking confidently is not about being the loudest person in the room. We've been taught to be polite, yes. In everything, you can still be polite and be confident. Okay. The society has taught women not to offend. Don't offend anybody. Don't take up too much space. Women, don't allow yourself to be, everybody is now looking at you and wait to be invited. Let somebody give you room to speak before you speak. So I want to let us know that women, many women, they are not insecure. They are just over-conditioned. All those thoughts in your mind that is making you think, oh, I cannot do this. How will I be perceived? Those things are trying to condition you. And the truth is that you have a lot of value to deliver. And some of these things can stop you from delivering that value. Another reason is this imposter syndrome, this inner voice that tells you you are not good enough, you are a copycat, others know better. What if what I'm saying is wrong? You know. So that quote down there simply says, competence does not require permission. Competence does not require permission. Think about it. Competence, your competence, what you can do, your value does not require permission to be delivered. So if, assuming you're a doctor and you have the expertise to save a situation, are you going to cower down because you don't want to be the one that everybody's pointing at, and then a child dies beside you because you refuse to speak up? I think I watched a movie one time, and this female doctor, I don't know if I can remember the full movie now, but the particular scene I remembered was this female doctor was in a place where I think somebody was about to die, and she wasn't dressed like a doctor or anything, but she just said no. She knew exactly what to do, spawned into action, told everybody, do this, do that, do that. The way she was commanding the leaders that were there, watching the situation deteriorate, she knew what to do. But when she started, when she spoke up, people were like, who are you? How can you say this? Why would you come? What do you think you have? And the woman was talking with authority. If you don't do this, this man will die. And she was very emphatic about it. She was bold. She didn't fear whether anybody was going to say anything. Her focus was, let me save this life. Competence does not require permission. When you know what you carry, you don't require anybody's permission to spawn into action and save the day. So, ladies, I would like us to understand that there is a need to shift this conditioning that you've had. It's important that you shift this mindset and embrace certain truths that would help you, to forge ahead in the area of speaking confidently. We're looking at identity shifts now. These are some truths that you need to embrace. First of all, you don't speak to prove your worth. Ladies, you do not speak to, one of the reasons why some women shrink back is because they feel that I'm not worthy, so what do I have to offer? But we need to shift from that mindset that, see, you don't speak to prove your worth. You are worthy already. You are worthy already. So you need to speak because you have worth. There are two things there. The first one is that you don't speak to prove you're worthy, but you speak because you have worth, because you have worth. And the third thing there is that your voice carries value. Once you realize that, oh, what I have to say is important, then the attention should shift from, who is looking at me? Oh, how do I sound? No, whether you spoke it in a crooked way, you spoke and you saved the day. Because when your identity is settled, expression becomes effortless. I want to say a few things on this identity shift. Identity shift is the decision to stop living by labels, limitations, and expectations, and start living by truth, by purpose, and by your God-given worth. See, ladies, you are not who they said you were. Your identity is not defined by criticism. So people, if they like, let them criticize you. If they like, let them shout down at you. Your identity is not defined by failure. Like, oh, I failed in the time past. Your identity is not defined by failure. Those were experiences. Those things were not your essence. So the fact that you made a mistake yesterday does not define you. You are not who you survived, ladies. Pain may have shaped you, but it does not own you. Survival is part of your story, not your identity. It's an important truth to embrace. You can write it down. You are not who you survived. So you had an experience while growing up. Everybody had experiences. That experience is just part of your story. It doesn't define you. The truth is, you need to understand that you are who you are becoming. Your present does not cancel your future. Growth is proof that identity is dynamic, not fixed. Again, ladies, your voice is part of your identity. Your voice carries value. Your voice is part of your identity. Please note it. You are allowed to redefine yourself. So I'm in a group, Confidence, what's the name of that, our group, Damsel?
The confident woman.
The confident woman. And we learned that you can redefine yourself. You can shift from what people are saying about you and begin to speak some life into you. You are allowed to do that. Outgrowing old versions of yourself is not betrayal. Okay, it is obedience to growth. You need to invest in your growth. You don't need permission to evolve. Identity shift happens when you stop waiting to be validated and start standing in truth. Don't wait for anybody to validate you before you move. So, identity shift is not about becoming someone else. It's about finally becoming who you were always meant to be. You need to shift that mindset with some of these truths and begin to speak these truths to yourself. Because once you understand who you are able to deliver the value you carry. So, this is to say to us that confidence starts from within. It starts from inside you. The inner foundation of confident speaking is what we want to talk about now. The first thing there is self-awareness. You need to be aware of who you are. You need to be aware. I like Damsels. If you notice what she wrote beside her name, she said the king's daughter. You know the mindset you carry when you know your father is royalty. You don't walk anyhow. You need to be aware. Who am I really? Who am I? Who am I? The way you define yourself and the way you have identified yourself, the awareness you carry about who you are can boost your confidence. You need to be secure in that identity as well. There are some people who are king's daughters and king's sons, that is prince and princesses, that still are not confident. So those things can be trained. And then the third thing there is that confidence starts from within. You need to be sure of the message you carry. You need to be clear of the message you want to pass on to be able to speak confidently. No matter the scenario, you need to be sure. Something as simple as a casual conversation you're having with your friends, and you read about something before and you've actually practiced it and it worked for you, and people are talking and talking how that thing is not working, you can speak up and say, oh, see, ladies, I have used this, it works, or at least it worked for me. Even if everybody say, no, it does not work, it does not work, trying to shut you down, please don't allow yourself to be conditioned that way um into hiding your own opinion or what it is you have to say. You cannot speak boldly about what you are unsure of within. That's the truth. When you see someone saying something out of experience, it's usually different from when you see someone saying something that probably they heard someone else say. You see people saying things like, don't quote me. Oh, don't quote me. They are not certain. All right. But if you are sure of it, your message is clear to you, then you will speak confidently. Why does clarity build confidence? Why does clarity build confidence? People are afraid when you ask them to verify something and they are not able to verify it because they are unsure. So because of that, they would rather keep quiet than speaking up because they're afraid of um, they're afraid of just expressing themselves. They're afraid of people asking them questions and they are not sure of what their response will be. That already in itself creates fear. So if you are confused about something, you will be afraid to speak up. But if you are sure of something, you have researched on it, you have seen practical examples, then you can speak on that matter without fear. So clarity is very powerful. Clarity, that is being sure of your message, is very powerful. Clarity creates calm. So I'm trying to look for an example. Have you seen, I used to be in a team that people will be giving suggestions concerning something. And our leader in that team will just sit quietly and watch. Everybody will say what they want to say. And when it's time for him to conclude, he will just calmly, more like summarizes what everybody says. And everybody will say, this is what we want. This is what we want to do. Okay. Clarity creates calm. When he listens to everybody, he understood where everybody was going. And he presented his points with calmness, So when you are sure of what you want to say, you are sure of the opinion you want to offer, it creates some kind of calm. And then if you have another thing that clarity does to you, that boosts your confidence when you are clear, is that, when your message is clear and you have variety of examples to give to support your point, it will build confidence in you. Like you have plenty scenarios to show and to support what it is you want to say. It builds confidence. So one thing I want to say more confidently is, let there be, like when you are explaining yourself, let it be that you have many examples to give in order to support your points. And when you have myriads of examples to give, it boosts your confidence when you are speaking. Okay? So please, let's stop over explaining. Some of the things that kills our confidence are listed there. The first one is over apologizing. Oh, I'm really sorry. Oh, I didn't mean to say, or I please, sorry. There's some people that even before they start talking, they'll start apologizing before they pass on their message. It kills confidence. Over justifying something, or just talking too much to be understood. explaining and explaining. So instead of over apologizing, just state what it is you want to state. It's a statement, just say it. Okay? Don't over justify. When people are questioning what you're saying, calm down. Calm down. Or you take your points one after the other. And then speak out of conviction. So what helps is when, even if it's a topic that you are not so versed about, you can go and do your research so that you are convinced about it. If possible, look for life examples or examples that are relatable so that you can speak from confidence, from conviction rather. What it is that you have decided to do, you don't need long explanation for it. Just go ahead and do it, and the results will show. Okay, so these are some of the things that are confidence killers. So I want us to take this affirmation together for us to build our confidence. I don't know if I've taken so much time, please, but I'm just trying to run so that we can be within the 20 minutes brackets. Please say to yourself slowly, my voice is valid. Can you say to yourself, my voice is valid? My perspective matters. Say to yourself, my perspective matters. What I have to say, it really matters. I do not need permission to speak. Please affirm these things to yourself. There are just 3 affirmations here. Now, my voice is valid. My perspective matters. And I don't need permission to speak. When you say that to yourself, you see that quote there, that what you affirm consistently, you will embody confidently. So keep saying it. Keep saying it about yourself, that your voice is valid, that your perspective matters, and that you don't need permission to speak. Now, let's bring it down home. Do I still have time? Have I overshot my time?
Yeah, so I just left you.
You just left me. See, I have to clean up my my day back, but this is actually the last part of it. But I just
Oh,
wanted
I love
to
the pictures. Oh,
speak.
let me see the pictures, please. Those pictures
No,
were
they are
nice.
not.
I think the second person looks familiar. Oh, okay. She just
Okay,
looked like someone. Oh, okay.
someone you know. Okay, so
Okay, but I
that's
think you're
actually the
still
end of.
doing well. Oh, okay. Still okay.
This is the affirmation. But I just wanted to like speak to real people. Like I don't know how to put it. That some women have been shut down by their husbands so much that they are unable to speak and they are unable to air their opinions, even in their marriages. And it has affected even their relationship with their children because now they are not the ones in control. The children of nowadays are controlling them. So they are not able to air their true opinion about a matter. They are dancing around people's opinion, trying to please everybody, and they are not airing their view. The truth is that for every woman here, your perspective matters. So please, can you take some time to pause and really think about the matters on ground? And ask yourself, what is my perspective? What do I really think about this matter? Assuming there is nobody shutting me down, assuming there is nobody that I'm comparing myself with, assuming I don't really care, like they will say, once you're 50 and above, you can say anything you want to say. Assuming, see, I don't have, like there's something my sister used to say that we're no longer dancing for money, right? In those days, you would dance so that people will spray you. Now we're not dancing for money. I just dance because I'm happy, right? I say what I need to say because it's important. You are aging, you're already halfway the mark. So what is it that you want to be, I don't know, firm about? My father is 80 something years. The way he talks now is not the way he talks when he was much younger. in the sense that my daddy can say anything to you now, whether you like jump up or down, you should go and think about it and think about your life, right? So my question is, if nobody's pressuring you, nobody is looking down on you, and you have the liberty to say your mind the way you feel it, what will be your perspective on this matter? Ladies, speak it, say it boldly. The only thing I will say is that there is a way to say something in such a way that is respectful, but you have passed on your message. Yeah. So let me stop here for now and let's hand over to Damsel to continue. Thank you, Damsel. Thank you, everyone, for listening.
Oh, wow. That was. My voice is valid. My perspective matters. And I do not need permission to speak. Ladies, are your notes full? Are your notes full? Let me see your fire emojis. Let me see emojis in the comment section. Are we making sense so far? Are we making sense? How is it going? How is it going? All right. So I'll be taking the second session. And while oh wow, okay, it's amazing, makes sense. Thank you, ladies. Thank you. Amazing, makes sense. Yes, that's good. That's good. So we're going to run quickly. There'll be time for question and answers. So please note down your questions, note down your answers, and in due time we will get them sorted. Like I mentioned earlier, if you would like to speak, just raise your hand, use the raising of hand button during the question and answers, and you will be unmuted. All right, so some of the things I prepared are also in line with most of the things are in line with what Dr. Ijoma said. Thank you so much, Dr. Ijoma, for that inspiring session. I myself, I learned a lot from it. So speaking with confidence is what we're talking about today, and how to conquer your fear of speaking up. So I'll be talking about voice presence. Voice presence. So in voice presence, okay, let me go back to. See, sorry, I'm trying to do something now. So this is not part of what I was doing that day. Sorry. Just a minute. Idayagba. I think I've done it. I'll get back to you. Okay, so I'm talking about voice presence. Voice presence is the way your voice commands attention, the way it conveys authority. I was supposed to present. The way your voice. I can't see my. Okay, I've seen it. Okay. The way your voice come. I was looking for where my mute and unmute button is, so I've seen that once I mouse down, I would. Yeah. Okay. The way your voice commands attention and conveys authority, and engages the audience. How your voice fills the room. That's your voice presence. Some people, that if they want to talk to you in person, they come in a timid way and they're almost whispering you, and you will be like, speak up, come on, speak up. I don't understand. They don't have that sound voice presence. It doesn't even move to the next person, talkers of filling the room. So most of the things I'll be talking about is also part of how you can let your voice presence fill the room when you're talking to more than one person, maybe during a presentation or you want to give a speech or anywhere. All right, let's move. Number one thing I would like to say is about your fear. Know what your fear is. Dr. Ijoma had sorted out some aspects about fear, but the reason why sometimes we don't have that voice presence is the fact that we don't know what to say. That's number one fear. You're wondering, oh, how am I going to talk to this person? What will I say? That is one thing that prevents your voice from filling the room, from commanding attention, from engaging the person you're talking to. Another thing else is the fear of falling or freezing on the stage, or fear of stammering, or, oh, what if as I'm walking off the stage, I'll fall? Dr. Ijoma talked about the things you tell yourself, that I'm not good enough, or my voice doesn't matter, and things like that. Or anytime you see a crowd, you freeze. Some people are like that. One-on-one, they can talk to you, but when they walk up the stage and they're handed a mic, they freeze. They forget all their lines and everything. All right, that's another fear that prevents our voice from commanding the audience. And when we find answers to these, we will be able to identify the real cause of our fear, and then you can move on. Did you know that 74% of the population frequently experience nervousness when speaking in public? So you're not the only one. Everybody. People have butterflies in their tummy, they are nervous, but there's a way they just overcome it. And Dr. Ijoma, some of my slides, they are not complete, but some of the slides I'll just talk off heart. There's a timer showing here. Is it part of it? Is it me? Or can you see a timer here? Dr. Ijoma?
Yes, I can.
There's a timer here. Is it supposed to be there? Oh, I've removed it.
Are you
Maybe
sure
my hand pressed
it's
something.
not from your...
I've removed it. Okay, I've removed it. Okay, so that butterfly in your tummy or that little bit of nervousness you feel when you want to speak to someone is okay. It's natural. It happens to everybody. But there are ways that you can overcome it. There are practical exercises that you can use to overcome that. Now, voice presence. How can you ensure your voice commands the room? You speak loudly enough to be heard without shouting. You speak loudly enough to be heard without shouting. I mentioned earlier that some people, when they want to talk to you, they are not audible enough for you to hear them, and it's frustrating. You walk up to me, you want to talk to me, and you're not audible enough. And I can't hear you. I'm not connecting. But while I'm being frustrated that I'm trying hard to hear you, you are feeling overwhelmed that I'm frustrated and agitated. So the communication is not moving swiftly. And then you quickly talk yourself out of it and say, never mind, or find an excuse and walk away, or next time. So speak loudly enough to be heard without shouting. And I'll talk to you and I'll mention something. Some people, when they are talking normally, it's like they are shouting. Men, like they are shouting. And then you have to tell them that, guy or madam, calm down, I'm here. We're beside each other. Why are you shouting? And one of the reasons I feel that is because a lot of people use headphones, earpieces, and they turn up the volume, right? And it's so loud that they are unable to listen to anything that is not up to that volume level. I'll repeat that. When we use headphones and earpiece and the volume is so loud and we are used to that almost like 6 to 8 hours in a day, by the time we are off it, we will not be able to hear what. Did you notice that when you're using your headphones and you are talking, your voice is amplified? It's like you are shouting when something is in your ear. But because you are used to wearing that headphone for longer hours of the day and you are talking to people, your voice is amplified, your voice is raised. And you think you are unaware that it's over amplified. So when you're now talking to somebody else, you might be shouting and you don't know. So that's a cue for us that if you are used to wearing your headphones for longer hours of the day, try and turn down the volume to make it minimal. It's just to listen. It's not an hearing aid. So one of the tips that will help you to command the audience, to command your voice to engage the audience, is when you speak loudly enough to be heard without shouting. The second thing is to get the right pacing and reading. Controlling the speed, not rushing. Clarity and cooperation. Probably the person was clear. When some people want to rush, they want to rush the talk. They just want to quickly get it done. So you control. Did you see what happened there? You did not hear anything I said. And somebody will be like, what is she saying? Or you now talk so slow that you cannot be doing that always, or you get the right. Come on, the person would have switched off. So you need to get the right pacing. Some people are naturally, let me call it, slow talkers. It's fine. They are calm. The way they talk is the way they walk. Have you not noticed? And that's the way, if you notice, the way you walk sometimes is the way you talk. Some of us are fast-paced. We talk fast and we walk fast in fast manners. And we need to learn how to slow down and get the right pacing. I talk fast. If I really, really want to talk the way I talk, for this presentation, you might not hear me. But because I want to be able to engage with you, I am trying to get the pace and rhythm right for you to understand what I am saying. And also, when you are typing as well, in a way, people read your messages the way you talk, especially when we know each other well. For instance, if I'm reading Dr. Ijoma's message that she sends to me, unconsciously, I'll be reading it in her voice, the way she talks. Yes, that happens. Anyway, that's just by the way. So what I'm saying is, get the pacing right and the reading right. Control the speed, not rushing. Pronounce the words clearly. Sometimes my son will come to me, hey, mommy, and then he would have said a lot of things. I'm like, okay, no, bro, calm down. Repeat what you said and calmly. If not, there won't be any form of communication. Wasted time. The person you want to approach will think you are just wasted his or her time, and you will get frustrated and you start all over again and say that, oh, I knew it. I can't do this. I knew it. I'm not good in speaking. I knew it. Oh, I shouldn't have done this. And then you start beating yourself up. You start criticizing yourself, and then you are back to square one. All right? So, clarity and articulation. Another thing is to pause effectively. Fine. You pause, you're talking, and then at a point you pause. There are several benefits of pausing: to let the person assimilate what you're saying, and also so that it will not make us rush. Anxiety makes us rush, and the purpose is defeated. So you pause effectively. Did you see that? I paused so that you could hear. So all the things I'm saying, at least 1 second, 2 seconds, you know where to pause instead of rushing everything, so that the person can make a sense of what we're saying. Another thing that will help is breathing exercises. When you're talking, before you approach the person, as you're having butterflies in your tummy, you're getting nervous, can just take like 3 seconds, 3 to 5 seconds breathing. You breathe in your tummy, and you breathe out, you exhale, you breathe out with your nose. That will just take like 5 minutes. Let's try it, ladies. So let's breathe in and out. That can be done silently as you're approaching the person that you want to talk to. It's just in and out. Just in and out like that. You speak. And then while you're waiting for the person to respond, you're also practicing the breathing. It will help you to pause effectively. Okay, so I'm not part of it, kind of. I'll and also knowing what subjects to talk about is also part of what helps voice. What was I talking about now? Session. What's the title of that thing that you said? Are you still there?
Are you still talking? Because I think I stopped hearing you.
You did not hear me? Away.
No, not all the ones, just like 10 seconds ago.
Oh, okay. I said I mentioned some things about my slide not being complete. I'll just add, it's just 1 or 2 things, but I'm practically done. So I just want to say that now we'll go into, before we go into the tools and takeaways, we'd like to take questions and answers, Abby. So when I'm done, we'll take question and answers. Hello.
Yeah, it's okay. Yes, we need to anticipate some questions so that we can prep for it.
Okay, so for the form, I'm thinking when they are registering, we'll put that question there, like
Okay.
expectations from the webinar,
Good, good.
or
Yeah.
a prompt or a question. So that way, even if there's no question on the group chat, we'll just pick one or two from what they have filled in the form.
Yeah. All right. The whole
Yeah, so
session should be 1 hour, or is it 90 minutes?
Ma?
The whole session, is it 1 hour or 90 minutes?
90 minutes. I think we just did about 1 hour. From your talk, my talk, everything, 1 hour. And then tools and takeaways.
Okay, that one is like how many?
10 minutes.
We are supposed to take tools and takeaways, right?
Yes, ma. And I put it after Q&A so that there will be like a break, so that we're not just talking for long.
Okay. I think I mentioned some of my tools.
Oh, okay. For the tools and takeaways, the tools that I prepared for here, it's courageous practice. I mean, which one did I? Where is this? Techniques to eliminate self-doubt and over-apologizing. That's the second one. Okay, yeah, you mentioned that one. Saying sorry and
Similar.
all.
Yes.
Oh, so I should just infuse it into the presentation then, so that Abby.
Then identity shift. I also mentioned identity shift, the truth to embrace.
Okay. I was
That's
looking
it.
at the framework you just okay, it's fine then. This is my own. I'll just infuse it into my presentation.
Another thing, we can actually shift it because those are the two tools I wanted to share. That identity shift, that's the truth to embrace, and then the other one, the affirmations.
Oh, okay.
Those are the two. So I'm thinking I can push it towards the end. Then we'll say the tools to embrace, and then the affirmations to say, because these are tools that can help us then you will now come up with your own. We don't have to repeat it. We don't have to repeat it. But I think we need to go ahead, sorry.
Okay, man. So what I have here is courageous practice. Practice speaking to yourself in the mirror. Record yourself as the voice note and all. That's part of practical confidence activation exercises. So believe in yourself, and also shake it out. Breathing exercises. I wrote here, I am confident. What I have to say matters. You can imagine affirmation. Some of the things we prepared are similar. Yes, I wrote here, what I have to say matters. And then remember your small wins. Think of areas you have exhibited confidence and pat yourself, and So that's like practical confidence activation exercises. So I can just take that one after tools to embrace or something.
That's after the Q&A question. You can take that one.
After the Q&A questions, you come up with the tools to embrace.
Yeah, just transferred yawn to you.
Honestly, I thought somebody yawned. I didn't know. I heard a yawn. Honestly, I still don't understand that science. You yawn over the phone and all, and the next person yawns. God is great.
I tell you.
Oh my God.
Okay. So, and another thing I'm thinking, we can take both slides and see how we can create, come up with more like a table of content or like objective for the entire seminar. You understand?
Okay.
I will rearrange my own such that I have the tools at the end. So if you want me to present, if we want to do tools as the 10 minutes after Q&A, then we'll just stop at a particular point and then take the tools at the end.
Okay, ma'am.
But it's just for us to have a rundown. from start, welcoming. You have already shared it now. You've already shared it. But did you, when you were introducing me, did you state the topic I was handling?
No, we are both handling Speak with Confidence. Oh, part 1, first session. First section. What did I even say, sir? Part 1.
Unlocking your voice, authority, and presence.
That's true. I did not say it. Where is this? Where is it? Okay, unlocking. Okay.
What was your own topic?
Voice presence and courageous practice.
Okay, so my
Voice
own is
presence and
unlocking.
delivery.
My own is unlocking your voice, authority, and presence. Unlocking it. Your own is like the practice. More like you are taking the practical side of the water. More like how do you actually now practice it?
Okay.
Yeah. So it's just to have it. Wait, no, I'm mixing it up. Where's my phone? There's a way we put it that way that you took something to go. You said I should be prepared the first part.
Let me highlight it for. I've sent it.
Okay. Sorry, please. I want to collect my phone.
No problem.
So I'm trying to look at what that initial thing you sent. Arrival in 5 minutes. Okay, no. Okay, so we said okay. Learning areas. So we said participants will gain insight and practical skills across 4 core areas. The inner foundation of confidence, understanding why women struggle to speak up, including social conditioning, imposter syndrome. That's the part I handle.
Yes.
Participants learn that confidence begins with identity, clarity, and self-permission.
Yes.
Clarity and alignment. Women are guided to define their message clearly, stop over-explaining and all that. Then you are handling voice, presence, and delivery.
Yes.
And then courageous practice and application.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm handling that first part. And actually, that was what I dealt with, Abby.
Yes. All right. And this is what I have too. This is what I prepared as well.
You prepared voice, presence, and delivery. Then courageous practice and application. Then these tools and takeaways, the POS framework for confidence speaking, paraphrases for meetings, conversations, and leadership settings. So I think this part is where we'll give like some people find it difficult to start conversations. So we can give tips for conversation starters, giving scenarios, right?
So who's going to handle what?
It's tools and takeaway. You can just prepare something. You can handle it too, since you are taking the later part. And this one too is more like practical.
Okay. So when I'm now done, you will now come up with the affirmation.
Yeah, I can come up with the affirmation and the truth to embrace. More like re-emphasizing what we have been learning. So I'll just say it again, the truths that we need to embrace, and then affirmation will close it. We'll close the session.
Oh, okay. I think that's basically we'll be done.
You've seen that part, Abby?
Ma? Yes.
You've seen the tools and takeaways.
Yes, I saw it. I've seen it. We'll be done in 1.5 hours. That's if we don't have much questions, we'll be done.
I believe so. I believe so. Okay, so who will design the form so that we can send it out, and then we'll share flyer for Business Solution to design flyer for us.
Okay, I can design
Okay,
the form and add you as a collaborator so you can also view it and edit.
okay,
I'll use
okay.
your, please drop your Gmail address for me, ma, on the group chat so
I
that
will.
on my chat, so that once I create it, I'll add you.
Okay, I will.
Then you need my picture, Abby.
For the flyer, yes. Do we do flyer ourselves, or we should give to Business Solutions?
We will be able to do it ourselves. I've not seen.
Let her do it. Let her do it.
Let them
Let
do
her
it
do it.
since this is free. Let them do it.
Yeah, let her do it. Um, okay.
Oh my god.
Don't. I've dropped it.
Okay, I'll prepare the form. I'll work on it. I can even send you my slides when they are ready, just to run through as well, in case I miss something. I'll try and finish between now and Friday. So when the slides are out, sorry, flyer will be out by, is it Friday? So that maybe Monday. The flyer is out by tomorrow, Friday, edit whatever, Saturday they finish the final whatever back and forth. So Monday we start sharing. That's almost 2 weeks. So the target audience is area women, right?
I remember other people can join if they want
And they
to.
can post on our WhatsApp. We'll mention it's a women's webinar.
Yeah. We can put on our WhatsApp. We can even put on Instagram, and if you have Facebook, any means you have, let people share. Are you scared of doing that? We can do it though.
No, I'm not scared. It's just I'm not on Facebook. I've not been to Facebook in, I don't even know where the account is.
No
So it's
wahala.
fine. No
Yeah,
wahala.
you can
It's
use the
okay.
ones that are available. There's TikTok, there's Instagram, there's Facebook, there's even LinkedIn. I can also put on
Oh
our
yeah,
LinkedIn.
that's true. That's true. I have
I'll
linked.
put on the LinkedIn
At
page.
least all the social media available. No wahala.
Yes, yeah. The more the merrier. And then
No
the more
wahala.
too will make somebody boost their confidence. It's
Share.
work. Yes,
And then
it's
we need to collect emails.
data.
So let them come.
Yeah, yeah,
Let them come. No
yeah.
wahala, man.
All right, sis.
Thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Good
Have a
night.
great evening. Yes, ma'am. Good night. So you have Zoom